Hello, hello, hello. This is Lorelia. So I am coming to you um here from YouTube, doing a YouTube live. Today is such a great day. Today is Sunday, and I think I last left off talking about Nipsey Hussle and some principles of wealth building and how they correlate together. And I I I thought of that, and what is motivating me to do the video today. Um, how to I forget what I make these titles, but how to attract wealth and prevent yourself from being broke. And in the last video, I talked about back in 2011, I did an audio series. It was called Reset Your Mindset, a step-to-step guide to help you create wealth. And it was a 4-part series. I've never released it to the public. It was only released when I did it live. And I was going through my computer, and I have a lot of content on my computer in terms of things that I may have started to write but didn't write, or things that I put together. Oh, I hope my phone don't die. Every time I do these videos, my phone is about to die. So um, let me, okay, I think we should be good. Um, so, yeah, I think we're good. Um, and so I came across this audio series, and I started listening to it, even though I was the one who put the teleseries together and I created the content. But it's good to sometimes go back to listening to your stuff. And so with today being Sunday, and for some people who do worship on Sunday, I thought this would be a great topic to talk about, because the topic has to do with belief. Belief in yourself, belief in what you think you can do and what you can't do, and how it relates to your ability to build wealth for yourself, for your family, and remove the financial shackles that hold you back. And the reason why I want to say belief is where you need to start, because have you noticed, and whether you want to admit to this or not, but an individual can have all the tools that are needed to do anything they want financially, whether it's to increase their credit score, get out of debt, um, oh, these little bugs, creating income for themselves. All the tools are there. Um, we have uh, an abundance of content on YouTube. We have free videos. I mean, free ebooks that people give out. I mean, tons and tons of content. In any area that we want to develop, but yet and still there is something that holds us back. And I'm going to use myself for example in some of the things that I have noticed. There are some people that I have worked with, especially when it comes to increasing their credit score, getting out of debt, increasing their income. And I can give them all the tools. I can say, hey, read this book, watch this video, use this letter, um, uh, um, do these steps. And for some reason, an individual will say, oh, it didn't work for me. So let me understand this. It worked for that person, but it's not going to work for you. It worked for me, but it's not going to work for you. And although the person's performance does play a part in it in terms of, did they actually do the work? That does play a part in it. Don't get me wrong. You can't expect to get the same results as someone else if you didn't do the work. I totally get that. But the thing is that some people lack belief. It starts there. I was recently listening to Steve Harvey. And I'm not a big Steve Harvey person, but he has this thing that he's doing on Facebook. And I guess he is trying to appeal and really connect to his audience more often, on a more authentic level. In terms of no Hollywood cameras, no Hollywood lights, just him and his camera or his computer, and he's doing these Facebook Lives. And so he recently did a Facebook Live, and I forgot what the topic was. And it was a 30-minute live. But the main thing that he touched on was mindset. And he said he's a big proponent of mindset in terms of when it comes to success. Mindset is number one. And mindset, along with belief, which is what I'm talking about, you can really move mountains. And that is really what some people lack. I'll even use real estate. There are people who, especially, and I mean in the sense of real estate wholesaling, there are people who will say, oh man, I really want to get a deal. I really want to get a deal. What do I need to do to get a deal? And then if you get a deal, then they'll ask you, okay, what did you do what did you do to get that deal? What did you do? And this happens to me all the time. And I told a young investor here in my local market, I said, this is what you do. You go to the courthouse, you get leads, you scrub the list, you get phone numbers, you make phone calls, you follow up. Do this consistently for a good 6 months straight. And I guarantee you're going to get a deal out of that. 6 months straight. Don't do nothing else. Just do that task. Go to the courthouse, get names, scrub the list, find phone numbers, make phone calls, send out letters, send out postcards, do whatever you have to do, and I guarantee you'll get a deal. And what happens is a person will come to me 30 days, 90 days later and say, oh, that didn't work. And it's not that it doesn't work. It's that an individual's belief in the process, in their selves, that is what's not working. That is what's not working. And that is why I titled this video, is that belief will prevent you from being broke and will help you create wealth for yourself. And so I truly believe that. Because it took me 4 years ago now, I'm doing a fix and flip. Yes, exactly. And so in order for you to do that, and I missed your name, I'll try to pull it up here. It moves so fast. What is it? Okay, Giant Lifestyle. I bet you, in order for Giant Lifestyle to even be able to get his first wholesale deal, look what he said. It took him 11 months. That's the problem. Some people lack belief so much that if they don't get a deal right out the gate in 30 days, they're done. They're gone. And yet and still, this is Sunday. And for those who are believers and go to church, they can think of all the spiritual scripture that goes into, I can believe all things in Christ that strengthens me. The list goes on and on. I just need to have the faith of a mustard seed. I mean, the list goes on and on. They can quote you all those scriptures. But when it comes to belief in themselves, they don't have it. How many people have the fortitude to be able to do what Giant Lifestyle just said? It took me 11 months. Most people are done in 2. If they don't get a deal in 2 months, they on to the next thing. On to another strategy. On to whatever someone says, oh, you have to do, just do this one little quick thing and you'll get a deal. Instead of just staying the course. Just stay in the course. Because this is, I always used to laugh when I used to hear people say, success is so simple. And I used to say, well, they a damn lie. How they talk about success is so simple? And I'm here trying to figure it out. And I'm struggling and they're telling me success is so simple. But it wasn't until I got this right, I got my mind right. And then once I got my mind right and I got exposed to stuff, then I started to believe why success is so easy. Let me explain to you. Let me give you an example. The reason why they say success is so simple, because all you have to do is find someone that you trust. And if they have achieved what it is that you're looking to do, all you have to do is follow the process that they gave you. Now, keep in mind that they gave you, not you looking from afar saying, oh, I kind of think they kind of did that. Because with the age of social media, many people do a lot of that. I have even fell victim to that. Not knowing someone, seeing them up from afar, and then trying to figure out, this is what I think they do. No, I'm talking about in the sense of, whether this person is coaching you, whether it's a consultation, they're consulting with you, whether it's someone who is mentoring you, however the relationship is, but they are basically saying, this is the course. This is the course that you're going to take to be successful. Stay on this one course. But see, the fact that we lack belief, we want somebody to say, and this is what most people do in their mind. When I'm going to start seeing results? And I tell people all the time, you will see results when you believe in you. It has nothing to do with me. I believe in it. The same way when it comes to credit, when people will call me and consultations and send me emails and say, I just recently had, I think a few last week, and I had a person who said something about, well, you never answered me. How long will it take for the bankruptcy to be removed? The bankruptcy will be removed when you believe it can be removed. Because I just told you that this is what you need to do to get it removed. Now only thing you have to do is just do the work. But see, people have so little belief in themselves that they got their hand on their hip like this and like, well, you gonna tell me, when stuff is gonna happen. And see, whenever a person takes that type of approach with life, hey, how you doing? Who is this? RB, who is this? Because they called me Miss Brown, and that's my maiden name. So who is this? Please reveal yourself. But anyway, what I was saying is that people will have this type of stance as if you tell me when I'm supposed to believe. And that's not how life is. I don't have the fortitude. I don't have the ability to tell you when you need to believe. You have to have the belief in yourself. That's why I went back to the principles that I just told you when I said that, oh, okay. Hey, I thought you were somebody I knew personally. When I just said that people always say, all you need to do to be successful is real simple. And I never understood when people used to say that, because here I was hitting the pavement hard. Hitting the pavement hard. That's why you'll have people who are like, well, I'm reading the books and I'm studying the law and I'm doing this and I'm taking the courses and I'm doing this. Well, why am I not getting the same success as that person? The small little thing is what's missing is belief. See, that person had belief way before you did, or maybe you probably still don't have the belief. See, most people go in with the belief that I know that this will work. It's worked for this person, and since it worked for this person, I have the belief that it's going to work for me. See, most people, they'll know the principles of the Bible where it says all you have to do is have a faith of mustard seed. They know that. They can say that. Probably can even tell you where in the Bible is where is that? Tell you the scripture, tell you the verse, tell you the book, tell you that it's the New Testament. But then are they actually putting it to real life? Because belief and that parable about having the faith of a mustard seed is the same. Most people don't even have the faith. That's why you'll hear a lot of people say, I have to see it before I believe it. And it's opposite. See, life is you have to believe it and then you'll see it. So that's why you'll look at that person the same way with me with credit. People will come to me and say, well, I don't understand, this person got results, this person got results. Well, you know why I'm not getting results? Because that person really did believe. That person really did believe that what I had to provide to them could really help. I think it's simple, but it ain't easy. Exactly. See, Giant Lifestyle said it's a simple concept. You're right. It is so simple that we miss it. You're right. It is so simple that we miss it. And that's what Giant Lifestyle just said. And you know what? And I want to commend him because the person just said, I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, but that they're 19 when they learned that principle. It took them 25 to get it. You're right. For some people, it's going to take some time because, see, many of us have been told that you have to work hard. So most people are hitting the pavement, hitting the books, doing the research. They're doing everything that life tells them that's what they have to do. That's the carnal side of them. The carnal side of them, meaning people have told them this is what you have to do to get success. Whereas all the books of spirituality, whatever you believe, whether it's the Torah, the Quran, the Bible, principles of the law of attraction, they all say you have to believe first. You have to believe first, then the success will come. And that's why the principle is so simple that many people miss it. Because most people will sarcastically say, so all you telling me is all I got to do is believe? Is that all you telling me? All I got to do is believe. So when I believe all the things that I've ever wanted is going to come true. That's part of it. You do have to have something. Yes, you have to believe. Because if you don't have no belief, the real estate wholesale deal is never going to happen. I don't care how many courses you take. I don't care how many books you watch. I don't care how many gurus you tap into. It's never going to work because, like Giant Lifestyle just said, and that's true, when people face one hurdle, they out. They like, oh, that method don't work. Because the young person, young gentleman in my local market, where I told him, this is what I'm doing to get deals. This is what I do. I do probates. I go to the courthouse. I get my leads. I follow up with those leads. I stay consistent with those leads. There are leads on my list that's been on my list ever since 2017. They're just, they're just to the point now that they're ready to sell. Imagine if I just gave up on all that. Imagine if I just said, you know what? Damn this probate stuff. This stuff don't work. You know that, yeah. Or there's some deals that came way before 2 years, of course. But the point that I'm making is that here I am, someone is asking me, how do you get success in probates, in real estate, wholesaling? And then you tell them, well, this is what I do. Because I'm only going to tell people what I do. I'm not going to tell you, this, that, and the other. I can only tell you what I do. And I tell the person, this is what I do. I said it before. Go to the courthouse, get a list of names, scrub the list, get telephone numbers, make phone calls, send out letters, send out postcards, follow up consistently. I noticed for certain, if a person did that for 6 months, they went to the courthouse every week for 6 months. Two things I know for sure. Know that for certain. One, you're going to have a gazillion of leads. So when people say in real estate that they don't have leads, that right there, you're going to have leads. Leads you didn't pay for. Now, did you pay for it with money? No, but you did pay with your time. So you did pay with your time. And then number two, I know you're going to get a deal. I know a deal is going to come from that. But see, that's where belief comes in. Because the sad thing is, and I'm going to end this video here because I'm already at 20 minutes, is that many people will believe in poverty before they will believe in prosperity. They will believe in that. And that's why, the person who said, Giant Lifestyle said, it is a simple principle, but it's very hard to master. Simple, but very hard to master. And that's why I said, I created that audio series. It's a 4-part audio series, no more than about 30 minutes each video. And then I give 2 bonus videos. And it's called Reset Your Mindset, a step-to-step guide to creating wealth. And it's not about buying real estate, is not about investing in stocks, is not about cryptocurrency, is not about e-commerce, it's not about making money online. It's all about mindset. Because in order for you to get success in any endeavor that you're trying to do, whatever it is, it all starts here. And so in the product that I created, Reset Your Mindset, that's what it's talking about. That is what it's talking about. So once again, this is Lorelia. Please leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. As you can see, this is the direction that I'm kind of going into, because I've did a lot of how-to videos. And the one thing that I noticed that people are missing, it's not the how-to. The how-to is there. Whether you're listening to me, whether you're listening to someone else here on YouTube, Facebook, social media, or just a book in the library, the how-to is right before us. The missing piece that I notice is the belief. A lot of people lack belief, because if people even believed in themselves, they don't have to scream scam. That's when people don't believe in themselves, or they lack belief, is that they're quick to say scam. Because if you truly feel like something can work, why are you worrying about the messenger? Just take the information. That's how I look at it. The information is good, and the information can get results. I don't care what you want to call the person. You could call the person the dark knight, the scam person, whatever. Give me the information. That's what I care about. Because, see, I truly believe that if I know the information is good, or if the person has the results, I know the information can help. So that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Signing off. Like I said, please give me your comments. Let me know what you think. Share and subscribe. And, all the links will be underneath this a secured party creditor. No. I am not a secured party creditor. It depends on what you're talking about. I know recently I've been talking about investing in notes, buying notes. And so if you're talking along those lines, then I may know what you're talking about. If you're talking about secured party in the sense of credit, No, because I do not extend credit to people. Nah, I don't do any of that. UCC statements, nah. Oh, you're talking about with real estate, the UCC. No, 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 nope. UCC in regards to real estate, nah, don't do that. Like I said, kind of touching on it, with the note buying. So